But anyway, so I wanted to go back to just looking at the keyword planner real quick, just to
Okay.
reconfirm what's going on, because I'm spending now $33 per click, which is the highest.
Yes, I don't know why you are on the
The
highest
highest
bid.
bid.
I don't know why
Highest
you
bid.
are on the highest one.
I am on the highest bid. So that means that Google is testing out the system to see if my ads. Now, the only reason why I spent $66 or $70 yesterday was because you advised me to create an ad that was actually a header, a headline that was attractive, that says, hey, we're going to give you something for free. We're going to give you something that just, hey, come, right? And so I did that. And so I have a 33% click-through ratio. There was only 3 clicks, but I had one sale. Now, today I have a sale, which I'm not sure what that's all about, but so it really works. So when I look at me doing the forecast here,
yes, I can
let's
see
go
the projection.
Okay, you can see. So let's look at the projection. So if I were to say that I'm spending $98, which is I am spending right now, as of today, I'm spending $98.
Yes.
If we look at the conversion ratio, you said that you typically want 50%, I think, as
yes,
a
I
conversion.
always put it 50%.
Okay.
But
I put
you can put it with the
25.
minimum 25. It's still
Yeah,
good.
I put it at 2025 just to be like for safe, right?
Yes,
and
for
it's
safe.
$24.
And the low
for
end,
$24.
I understand. You put it on the low end to see. Okay.
Just in case, just to see
Just
what
in
happens.
case.
So,
Okay.
but it actually says I could get 131 conversions for, we could actually change this for, okay, we'll do it next week. So for one whole week, I'll get 131 conversions. And that's
And
$3.1 thousand. $3,000 conversion.
It's like you spend only 700.
I spend 700, and that's typically the numbers that you've been telling me. You're spending like $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 to make $4,000 or $5,000. So
yes, it's like the same. It's like the same thing. I see. Maybe you have to leave the ad running to see if it's gonna improve, because it's a good projection. I like this projection I see on the screen. If it respect every step, I think that's gonna be a great outcome of your investment.
Yeah, so it's average. The average cost per acquisition is only $5.25. My return on ad spend, my ROAS, or my return on ad spend, is only 4.6. So that's 4.6 times more.
That's 4.6
than what I'm spending.
More.
Correct. So that's actually a good number. And when I scroll down at $98, my cost per click is $1.42. Now,
yes,
we're only using control services and abroad and phrase. Now, remember, when you and I did this, the maximum for $100 is only about 30 cents, 40 cents. Okay, so now you can see we have a lot more competition in this particular niche. Okay, so we're at $1.42, which is not a big deal. So what I'm getting at is I see that there's competition. I'm getting 500 clicks, 8,000 impressions. This has a very big potential. So now let's just go into, let's just go now into, let's go into the actual account so I can show you what's going on here. Account. Let me see if I can get into its forecast. Let's go to let's just go to Google. Let's log into it. Oh, here we go. All right, so we're there. So what was very compelling about what we had done yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't remember. I had 300 and some impressions on one of the ads that was supposed to be amazing. And you had said it was only a 2.6 conversion, a click-through rate, 2.2, 0.3, very low.
Yes.
You're like, well, that's very low. And I'm like, okay, so you showed me like we need to do call to action. So I did some research after we hung up, and I started looking at click to actions and putting click to actions in the headline and also call now in the in the description side. Right. So I started playing around with that and I created one. So literally that ad gave me 3 clicks. I've got a 33% click-through ratio for that
increase. That increase.
But it's costing me right from 0.2 to 1 point whatever the heck it is. So which is great. But now they're still trying to charge me $33, which is the highest rate. Which now I understand
they showed you the highest
the reason why they're doing that is to test out the system to see if these ads are converting. Is it a good system? Is it a good ad? Is it a good website? And is it going to convert? And so now I see that this has a potential. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to let it run one more time at $100. I'm going to see if I can get this to work. Again, it's at $33 a pop. After which, I think I'm going to add the conversions. I'm going to say I would like to do a CPA. I can click where it says I would like to have a specific CPA, cost per acquisition, and drop it down to, let's say, 12, which would be half of what I'm looking for. So, because as you can see here, it says my cost per acquisition is only $5.25.
Yes, if it's
25%
like that,
click-through ratio.
it's gonna be a good return on your investment.
Right. So if I just increase that to $12, which means I'll make a 100% return on my investment, then it's a good number. So I think what I will do tomorrow is probably just add return on my investment and say, look, pay whatever you have to pay. I'm willing to pay $98, just like this is. And let's just change it to $12. I'm willing to spend $12 per conversion. Right now I'm at $33 conversion, but I think maybe today it's already dropped. Now I don't know. We'll take a look at the numbers, you and me. And if it did drop, then we shall see. Google's been having a problem over the past day or two with everything. Okay, so I spent $230. I've made $44. That's all I've made so far. I now have 4 clicks, which I made $20. Now that's really good because I've had 4 clicks. 2 of them are actually a sale. So that's a
well
good
targeted. That's well targeted. That means you have people who click or who come to your offer are people with buyer intent. So your targeting is very good. So your structure is very good. Because if you have 4 clicks and 2 of them convert, that means we have to find a way to lower the cost for the click.
Right. We got to drop the CPC. If we can drop the CPC so that I'm making at least a 100% return on my investment, then we're going to get to the point where we need to be. So I'm in overview. I'm not going to look at recommendations. Let's go into, what ads? Let's do ads. Because there's only 2 keywords. Not ads, I meant keywords.
2 keywords, yeah.
Yeah, let's go into keywords. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing 21st to 25th. We had a lot of okay, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's see if we can get into pest control. And there's one other thing that I want you to look at, which is very confusing to me. It has to do with the conversions, the conversion actions. I have some really serious, weird things. And I went back and looked at your video. Okay, so here we go. So I have two ads. I've had 2 clicks.
Each ad
conversion.
received 2 clicks. Each ad received 2 clicks.
Yeah, each ad, I have had 2 clicks, 106 impressions, $150. So it's cost me $75 per conversion.
The first ad.
This old Right, now that's the old one. But now when we look at the new one we created,
you see it decreased. The pricing decreased because of the call to action. We say
correct.
Free pest control inspection. So that it's like the people are more likely to click on this. It's like Google make less effort to get you the clicks because there is something that twists the mind of people because you say free, and because of the free inspection, the click costs you $39, and for the for the ad it's $75 because there is no call to action directly on the other ad. That is more expensive because people don't really know what to do to click.
Yeah, what's really weird about this is it's now showing 2 clicks and 2 clicks and no conversion, but I did get a conversion. Oh, it could have been under 70 seconds. There's the issue. So we have that 70-second issue. So I do actually have a conversion from the bottom one, it looks like. So so as you can see, the conversion value is $52 for me to get a conversion there. No conversion here, but I actually did receive a conversion. See, 66.67% conversion rate on the first one that I had created. And then I said free pest control inspection, which is the one we just created. And so this one is the winning ad. It just gave us a click. We got 3 clicks. We got 2 conversions. This one is the winner that I had created before we created the one together. However, it's costing $52.12 per conversion, which again, I'm only making 24 to 48. So looking at that, now I want to go over to, let's go into settings. And then we'll go into the keywords, and you can see which keywords are actually working very well. But in settings, I have this really weird situation.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I screwed something up. Maybe that's what's costing me so much cost per click. I don't know. Okay, so when we go down here, everything looks good. Maximize conversions. If I click it, I can set a cost per action, which I would probably like to do. If I could have 20, 30 clicks or conversions, then I would love to do that, but I may have to do that.
If you do that, that can minimize the amount that you will spend for a conversion. That will stop it from spending over your budget.
$75, yes.
So you can just put like, you can say for a conversion, I want to spend like $10, or let's say I want a conversion, the highest bid to the $10. So you can set
I would prefer, because if I'm making 24, I would say, okay, well, I'm willing to lose 50% of that money. I'm willing to just go with $12.
$12, so that you can set that in the target cost per action. Because if you don't do it, you will see Google will tell you not to do it because they want to increase the chance of finding you new conversion. But you can set this up if you see the keyword is working. So you have to be sure that the keyword is working and you get conversion from it. And now you can go back and set your cost per action.
Right. So, okay. So here what we have, it says use campaign specific goals, which you showed me how to do.
Mm-hmm.
It says I have phone call leads, call from ads.
Mm-hmm.
It says I have flight bookings in there, which doesn't make any sense. But then it says I have phone call leads, website, and then pest control 24 to 48. So if I go to edit, it's telling me that I've got 4 conversion goals set up, phone call leads set up, phone call leads website set up, and pest control. Now, so this is the actual conversion I want.
Okay. Let me tell you, the only one you have to leave between these 3, it's only the pest control. The other one was by default. When you're creating your first ad, Google will try to create conversion by default to link to your website, to link back to the website that you have when you created your first campaign. Google create this by default. When you choose leads, when you're creating an ads, you choose leads, Google will by default create a conversion and the back end for you, like phone call.
So
phone call leads
if I delete this one,
you have to delete this one and delete the phone calls as well. You can leave only the pest control because it's the pest control that you have.
Okay,
no,
so
you have to leave it. You have you have to delete the phone calls, leave the pest control.
Okay, yeah, pest control I keep, phone call leads, no. Right.
Yes,
now, why does it say I have 4 conversion goals?
No, you have 4 conversion goals, but you select one now. You have 4 and your list of your conversion. But now you select only one to be on this
now
ad.
I only have one. So if I click save,
this one will be the only one that will be targeted inside of your ads. This is where you make the mistake.
Okay.
You try to convert.
So here's probably one of.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Right.
Google tried to find results for all these things, even if they are not related to the ads, because you had all of them selected. So now you choose only the pest control. So Google will try to find exactly something that's gonna be like the pest control, but you have to go to the pest control to see. It's still 70 seconds. Is it the one that with the 70 seconds? So you're good to go. Just
we increased it to 70. I didn't change the number, right?
Okay, it's perfect. Okay. So just save this, because Google will not try to rank to try to find phone calls even for the other targeting that you have. This is why it kept converted, because you have different conversion with different amount of seconds. Now you have only one targeted goals. It's gonna be easy for you to get everything set up and had more conversion.
All right, so we're now setting it up for another $98 for tomorrow. We're going to look at the numbers tomorrow. Then if it's still acting up, we're going to do a CPA. We're going to call it $12. We're going to test it out and see what happens from there. Thanks, Vadal.
And I have one question before you leave. You will still let it run even if you can't have the money back, the money on.
Well, I think that's the ultimate thing is I'm running into a situation where, if I let it run to get the data, then, maybe I should pause the damn thing, and I don't know. Maybe I should pause.
So maybe after tomorrow, we'll discuss together to see what will be the best option, because you can spend money if you can't get your money back. Because when the ads get
if you can't get the money back, then because
the ads will improve. Right. When the ads start improving, you're gonna pay less, and you will have a lot of conversion. How are you gonna take this money?
Yeah, it'll go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it goes down.
Yes, and you will have a lot of conversion. Sounds good. And how are you gonna get this money? So we have to see what we
That's
can do.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. So I hope
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said
these tips that I gave you today help you, and tomorrow we'll go back to continue with the coaching.
Sounds good, buddy. You be good. Nice talking
with you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Hey, by the way, how's your son doing? How's your son doing?
He's better right now. He's stabilized. He's better. And so I pray to God because we follow all the medication. So now he's okay. He's stable right now.
I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear.
Thank you, and
Sounds good.
have a wonderful day. Don't be discouraged. I know
Thanks
you can
again.
do it.
No. I mean, I've done this a million times, but the whole system has completely changed. So
Yes,
I'm just trying to play around, see if I can figure it out.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay,
buddy.
thank you.
be
And
good. Have a good one,
we'll
man.
continue to monitor the ad tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Will do, buddy. We'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.